All right, we're on. Could you say your names for the press?
I'm Josh Love, quarterback.
Kate Hall, defensive line.
Great. I'm Rich Robitaille with American Legion Media. Work out of West Point here.
Sir.
I interview all the visiting teams, so I get to see everyone who comes through here. How did you guys? Army won 11 games last year. So how did you guys, when you saw Army on your schedule, and you know they're a heavy running team? I mean, they run it 90% of the time with the triple option. How did you guys prepare for that?
We spent a lot of time on the run, and we had a little bit of experience with the triple option. We played Air Force earlier in the season, and I think just thinking about that previous game, we were looking forward to this one because we wanted another shot at that offense, and I think we were really eager to play against that offense, and that went into our preparation this week.
Mm-hmm. Does it, as a player, and you're going to see that. You watch the film, I'm sure, over and over. You see everything they do, and it's got to be a disciplined fight. So as a defenseman, what do you tell your team and the rest of your defense when you're going against guys that they find 3 yards of victory? Mm-hmm. And how do you fight that?
It's all about consistency, sticking with the game plan, taking care of everyone doing their own job, because that's how you play against a triple option, because they're so good at that. They're so good at just doing their job and nothing else, and so in order to respond to that, we have to stay consistent and do the same thing for 4 quarters.
How about on offense? What did you see?
Yeah, offensively, we got to have their back, and knowing that we're not going to get many possessions, obviously that they're going to be running the ball and controlling the clock. So whatever chance we get, we got to score points. And we're 6 for 6 in the red zone. Obviously, we could have probably scored a couple touchdowns in there, kick some field goals. But we're putting up points, and the defense is doing their job, and we got to help them.
Well, both you guys both did great on both sides of the ball, and your kicking game really came through today.
Yeah.
I mean, they put up. That was really what put it over the top of that kicking game, and that's a complete team.
Yeah.
So, how do you feel coming out of this? You're 4-4. You need 2 more wins to be bowl eligible. So, what's your mindset going forward?
We're excited, man. We're excited for the rest of the season and all the teams we have on our schedule. That's the only thing on our minds is getting to a bowl game. So we're excited.
Well, great. We wish you the best of luck in the rest of your season. Thanks for coming to West Point, and it was great to play you guys.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
There are peaks and valleys in the game, and San Jose State scores, Army answers. But in the second quarter, there was 1 turnover in the game, forced fumble.
Yeah.
Where do you think, and how do you think that played into the eventual result of the game?
I think defenses. We're top. I think we're still one in the country. I'm not sure, but 2 in the country with turnover margin. They're playing their butts off. They're giving us chances, and as an offense too, we've done a really good job protecting the football this year, and we take pride in that. And it starts with practice, and we've had a good week of practice, and we got to protect the ball and give our offense chances and help our defense out.
Yeah, and we know when we're playing against a run-heavy team that they're gonna do a really good job of holding on to the ball. So when the ball does come out, we got to capitalize on it, and we got to take every chance we can get because we know they're not going to give us many in terms of turnovers.
You guys scored on five possessions in the first half. We haven't done that all year. How important is that in the scheme of things?
I think that to come out here and come out strong, especially the first drive, and set the first punch. I think that was huge for us. It's a game of momentum, and we had momentum right away. And obviously, the second half, we had to reset and keep going. But I think we did a good job with that.
Josh, can you comment about the play of the offensive line, not just pass protecting, but also opening up the running game late in the game?
We've been leaning on the pass, and those guys have done an incredible job. I think we've only let up 8 sacks this season. 0 sacks today. They've done an unbelievable job, unbelievable improvement, and just being on the same page with them, and Bernardi's work with them has been unbelievable. And they played their butts off in the end, especially when we had to run the ball, and Packer came in there and ran the ball really hard, and we converted.
Does jet lag ever feel as good as it does now?
I'm excited to get on the plane. We had a similar trip to Arkansas. We had the plane ride coming back, and this is a longer one, obviously. But I can't wait to get up there.
What does it do for your program and your confidence? This team won 11 games last year, and you just beat them. What does that do for you guys?
It's huge for us, and especially since we played them last year and they beat us. It was also huge for us to come out and show that we're an improved team and that we're a different team this year by getting another shot at them and coming out and getting the win.
Cade, you guys got a boost in terms of personnel today in return of Ethan Aguayo, who was leading the country in tackles before he was injured. To what degree did Ethan help impact the game for San Jose State today?
Ethan was huge. I mean, just having him on the field, he has a presence on the field, and and not only does the fact that he's an incredible football player help us, but his leadership ability and what he does to our defense and bringing us together and keeping us together is also huge, and one of the main reasons why we love to have him back.
Ethan will be here in a moment, but I've got one last item to throw out at you guys. Hundreds of schools have played Army, Air Force, and Navy, course of college football history.
Mm-hmm.
And now San Jose State University is the 20th school all time to defeat each of the 3 service academies in football. What does that mean to either of you?
I mean, those are all 3 of them are historic programs, and you know, I have a lot of respect for them, and they give us a dogfight, and you know, that's a really good team, and they've been a good team for a while now. So that's a good honor.
Yeah, and I think it just reflects the progress that our football program is making, and that, you know, I think this win reflects that.
Second one on the road, the team hasn't done that in 4 years. How important is that to win on the road?
I mean, me personally, I think I love playing on the road. I love playing in front of a different crowd, and you know, have that extra juice. But you know, it's huge for us, huge confidence builder. You know, going back home now with a big win over Army, and to face Boise next week. You know, it's really good to get this started.
Thanks.
Yep.